have that man there, Gabriel Clemens, or Gaga, as he's known in Germany. Well, he set German darts alight, didn't he, really, with his run last year. Had millions tuning in to watch that incredible run to the semi-finals, beating Gerwin Price on the way. There were record viewing figures in Germany. He's had a mixed year, really, because he's had some early exits, but he's also reached another big TV semi-final. That was at the recent Players' Championship finals. Also reached the semi-finals of the World Cup, along with Martin Schindler. So how far can Gaga go this time around then? Well, he's up against that man there, Lok Leung, a 24-year-old. He was a star of the show a few nights ago. Came back from 2 sets down against Jan van Veen. He was sensational to watch. Averaged 96 through 11 180s, and he did all of that on his debut. So can he do it again here this evening? Let's find out, shall we? In the company of Laura Turner and Rod Studd.
Thank you, Emma. Good evening. Well, we've seen seeds scattered all over the Alexander Palace tonight. Gilding and Noppert knocked out by Littler and Williams. And now Gabe Clemens is the man in the firing line against Lok Leung. He was the Hong Kong hero the other night, playing so brilliantly against Jan van Veen. So will the man called Hugo be boss again tonight? Laura Turner, good afternoon, good evening even, Laura.
Yeah, good evening. Interesting. It's going to be good to see what Gabe Clemens can do up on that big stage. Obviously made the semi-final last year. By his own accounts, hasn't really done very much. You know, he did find a semi-final at the most recent Players' Championships finals back in November. But other than that, there have been a lot of first-round exits from major tournaments.
Yeah, it was tremendous stuff here at the Early Paddy last year as he went on that roller coaster run to the semi-finals, doing that epic quarter-final against Gerwin Price along the way, and he kept tabs on Michael Smith at the early stage of the semi-final, but in the end the soon-to-be world champion was too strong.
Both players off to a flying start, 180s apiece in this opening leg. And for Lok Leung, he is one of the best 180 hitters that I have seen so far this year. Already amassed 12, got 11 in his first match against Jan van Veen.
Yeah, 11 in that first match, which was the pace setter at the start of the tournament. Bullseye for the big German.
56. Manlok Uruguay 141.
Well, it's on here. Just couldn't find the second treble.
93.
So Clemens back for a two-dot combination
25.
to put the first leg on the board against the throw.
Yeah, just geeing himself up. Needs double eight and finds double eight, and that is an early breaker throw there for Gabe Clemens.
Gabriel to throw first. Okay.
No problem. 14-dart leg for the German, and has the darts in the second as he looks to make an early mark on proceedings.
25.
Obviously not the start he would have wanted, so essentially really gifted the throw back to Leung if he can make the most of it.
59.
Yeah, it was a brilliant couple of days for the PDC's Asian Tour. We saw Lok Leung win his game against Van Veen, and then we saw Tomoya Goto knock out Ian White subsequently. So great scenes for the Asian Tour.
They kind of had a bit of a torrid time, didn't they, with COVID? Everything stopped, everything shut down. They tried to do things online, but he couldn't travel, and now things are just going back to normality, and this is why we're seeing the kind of product that we've come to expect. If you go back to the likes of, say, Seigo Asada and the players that were playing prior to the COVID pandemic.
Yeah, it was great stuff, and the crowd really warmed to it. And can he do it again? That's the question. Can Lok Leung repeat the feat from that first match
42
against an arguably tougher opponent than his first one, which was tough enough in itself with Van Veen?
I think everyone thought, based on what we'd seen from Van Veen recently, it was his to win, and Despite Van Veen going 2 sets up, Leung just produced and piled on the pressure, and the reward is this meeting here with Gabriel Clemens.
Yeah, he missed half a dozen darts to win the second set. It made no difference in the end. This is a good setup turn, but he's now relying on Clemens failing to take out a 2-dart combination finish. He's got 2 darts in hand at double top. Only needs the one of them.
Gabriel Clemens. The leg is man-locked to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, this is solid stuff from Clemens.
Winner here scheduled to play Dave Chisnell. As the draw progresses.
Yeah, really good start here from both players. Clemens so far denied Leung a look at the outer ring.
Yeah, having won the first 2 legs in 14-dart break and a 17-dart hold. With his opponent, as Laura just said, not having a look at a double so far.
55.
Leung will be first down to a finish. And that's great setup play, leaving him on 32 after 12.
435. Mamaki require 32.
Double 16, first sighter of a double. And hits it. As if he'd been throwing a double all night. Keeps this opening set alive.
81.
And Lok Leung mentioned in his post-match interview that he played Clemens before, kind of had an idea of what to expect. They met at the World Cup. And Lok Leung representing Hong Kong on 2 separate occasions, most recently this year, and that's where the pair lost. They lost 4-0 to Germany.
The Germans had a good run all the way to the semi-finals, didn't they? Where eventually lost to the Scots.
Potential opportunity for a break back for Leung.
He's left the big fish. And he's likely to get 6 darts from here, though Clemens has left the 2 trebles to double finish. So now it's a set-up turn. That's a very good set-up turn. He's double 18 unless Clemens got a roof raiser. He may have. Double 10. He has, my word. Well, that's the way to win a set of darts at the World Darts Championship. His opponent had asked the question, and that 60-60 double 10 was the correct answer from Gabe Clemens. Looked like we're going to have a level set. No longer. Gabe Clemens pockets the set, goes into the lead. The seeded player leads the Hong Kong hero by 1-0.
.140 out. Yeah, how about that? Let's find out how the rest unfolds then and rejoin Laura and Rod.
Thanks, Emma. Yeah, there was an enthralling set. It was an exciting set, and it had a thrilling climax, as you said, with that 140 out from Gabe Clemens when Lok Leung had left
Second set,
a single darter to level up the set at 2 legs apiece, but he never got a look at it. So Gabe Clemens in front, and has the darts at the start of this second set. Good first set, that, Laura, wasn't it? Enjoyable.
Yeah, really enjoyable. Both averaging around the ton mark. It's actually Leung that was slightly above, but it's the sets that count, and it's Clemens that clinched the opener. As you say, very enjoyable. When you think that Lok Leung, when you look at his seasonal average and what he's done over on the Asian Tour, he's kind of averaging around the mid-80s, so really has stepped it up for the World Championships. He had 96 in his opening win over Jean Van Veen, and averaging around the 100 mark here.
Well, we learned from his first game not to write him off at any time, because it looked all over when Van Veen was 2 sets up, and Lok Leung had missed a bunch of darts at double in the second set, but he came roaring back in tremendous style to win that match 3 sets to 2 to set up this tie with the big German.
And it was really interesting to hear him speak afterwards, because obviously jubilant with his win, because he really didn't actually think that that was going to happen. So to actually get up there on your debut, playing one of the young and up-and-coming stars of the sport, and to actually take the win, it was a special moment for him. But questions about Q score, not for Lok Leung at the moment.
It was great fun, it really was. It was heartwarming stuff. Tremendous scenes on the big stage at the culmination of that contest. Now then, back at the business end of another leg, and Clemens will have first look at a finish here, and first look at a double, you would think. Bullseye. So 17 tops with his last 2 darts. Top of the shop.
62. Lok, you require 92.
So will he use the bull or just go straight at the treble? Go straight at the treble. Bold. 2 at double 16. Clean. That's the way to take out 92. None of this safety net nonsense on the bullseye. Straight for the treble. 2 at the double. Only needed 1 of them.
And this time it's Leung that gets the early breaker throw. See those checkout percentages. Just the 2 opportunities at the double for Leung, and he's taken them both. But importantly, gets the opening set, the leg in this second set.
140.
He had to find a breaker throw, and he's found it at the first time of asking. So every chance now that he can level the match up.
137.
And really giving Gabriel Clemens something to think about here.
57. Six.
And there you see some of the German supporters out in the crowd. 25% of ticket sales went the way of Germany. So plenty of support for Clemens in this match.
I'll bring hopes of an even longer and better run in the tournament than last year. Goodness knows that was tremendous to the semi-final.
64.
Can't get the combination started, so Lok Leung 2-dart combo 71.
44.
Double 13 for double 16 here, and to go 2 up in the second set. Goes the other way, double 10, double 5 now.
61.
Well, it was an interesting choice because he'd hit double 16 in the previous leg, but he didn't mind changing the MO. Single, double. And that's another superb combination finish from Gabriel Clemens. A 140 to close the curtain on the first set, and a 120 to level up the second.
You can see that disappointment on Leung's face. Had the opportunity, couldn't take it, and now he's facing the prospect of having to try and break Gabriel Clemens once again if he's going to win this set.
Yeah. It's going to be crucial for him to get straight back on the horse and break back, you'd think, because If Clemens holds and goes 2-1, Leung is very close then to going 2 sets behind for the second match running. And quite difficult to stage 2 jailbreaks in 2 matches.
140.
We have to say, though, so far, really imperatively well-timed finishing from Clemens. The 140 to take the opening set when Leung was sat on 36, and that 120 when Leung missed 2 darts.
Well, as he hits his second maximum of the match.
Gabriel 167.
The first one was in the very first leg.
83. Lok Leung 121.
Double 17.
51. Gabriel Clemens 84.
14 segment. To leave the bullseye.
59.
Close but no cigar.
Lok Leung 70.
And this would be for that break of throw we were talking about. Single for double. Leaves himself tops.
30. Gabriel required 25.
Double 8, 2 in hand. Last dart in hand.
17.
And a brace of darts at double go begging for Clemens.
Lok Leung require
Both
40.
players having missed darts at a double to clinch this leg. Double 10.
Gabriel require 8.
Echoes of missed opportunity for Leung. Clemens back for 8. Double 2, and this time it does go. A get out of jail free card there for Clemens on those last couple of legs. Leung had darts in both, could have run out this set 3-0, but we saw similar things against Jan van Veen.
Yeah, chances have come and chances have gone. And against this level of opponent, the number of chances will run out eventually for Lok Leung, you would think. But he's hitting those double 20s with some aplomb. That's 3 maximums now. We're only in the 8th leg of the match.
58.
I really do like his style. Very simple. Hold it back.
85.
Very little movement in Leung's body.
96. Lok Leung 136.
No finish. What's the setup like? Can he slide one between those two? No, he can't. Still a 2-dot combo is left, and Clemens is a long way back.
Six. Lok Leung requires 76.
And this would be to level the set.
Leaves double 16.
6.
He will have at least another 3 before Clemens gets a look at a double.
Lok Leung requires 16.
Double 8. And this set is all square at 2 legs apiece. Gabe Clemens has the darts. He holds throw here, he goes 2 sets up. If Lok Leung breaks throw, it's a level game at 1 set all. It's one of those seesaw legs. Which way will it fall?
Still rather hard to call.
57.
Nervy start from both, you feel. Both know the importance.
96. $425. 100.
Well, still a very closely balanced leg and set.
It does feel very tense, very tentative. One of those legs that the relief you must feel when the treble 20 goes in. Two go in there for Clemens and leaves himself on the 120, which we saw him hit earlier.
In the second leg of this very set.
55.
And he's a strong favourite now, you'd say, because he's got 6 starts from here. He doesn't need to clean it up in the first 3. Treble needed to do that. Tops.
Good.
And the second Shanghai 120 checkout of the set. Wins the set for Gabriel Clemens and doubles his lead. And the big German now is 2/3 of the way to the finishing line. He's 2 sets up in a race to 3. All going according to plan for the German giant, and it will need a giant fight back from the man from Hong Kong, just as we saw from him against the Dutchman Jan van Veen in the previous round. Can he do it again? Has he got it in his locker? Tall order against this level of opponent.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's a totally different challenge here with Gabe Clemens. But you said it earlier, Lok Leung, not one of those players that you can never really write off, especially in this set play format.
46.
He's found chances, but he hasn't taken enough of them. He's missed 8 darts at double so far,
59.
and the chances have come and gone, and they've been punished by Clemens. The opening set with a 140 finish, the second set with a 120 finish, so the big 3-figure out shots have bailed Clemens out on occasion, and that's why he's got the 2-set lead. He's won 6 of the 9 legs we've seen played.
Yeah, that last set, Lok Leung missed opportunities at the outer ring in the second and the third set. Could have ran out a 3-0 winner in the set, but as you say, some really well-timed finishing from Clemens. Leaves 2 sets to the good.
57.
You see wins this evening already for Lok Leung and Scott Williams, 2 of the young guns. Entertain the packed house here. Williams missing a dart at double 18 for a 9-dart leg.
Once again, another strong start here from Leung.
123. Manlock here to go 126.
Two treble 19s leaves double 6.
Good.
Wow. Well, he seized a 120 finish from Gabriel Clemens, and he raises it to 126. Spectacular sharp shooting at the start of the 3rd set.
Yeah, the challenger mounting a charge against Gabriel Clemens. Slow start in this 3rd set from Clemens.
92.
Not even at the halfway point after 9 darts.
Yeah, set average of sub 75 now for Clemens, and that just isn't going to get the job done. He's got to find a run of 3 winning legs in 5 somewhere to wrap it up. He can't just expect to do nothing and fall over the line. He's got to attack and get 3 legs from somewhere. Despite some tepid Tungsten, he's still in this one.
Man like you require 150.
Yeah, very much in this one. 98 required here for Clemens. He cannot find the treble, so 52 for Lung. He break a throw and a race into a 2-leg lead.
Double 8, the accidental treble, double 4. Well, the utilisation of the improvisation on the combination, and he goes 2 up in legs in set 3. So every chance now that he can make Clemens work even harder for his win, and that will make it even harder for the big German.
We mentioned it before. Never right off this man. We've seen him come from 2 sets to 0 down and find a win.
Yeah, it's been pretty lackadaisical stuff from Gabriel Clemens since going 2 up with the 120 outshot at the back end of the 2nd set. Offered very little in that 3rd set. Sorry, in the 3rd set so far, and he hasn't started in this leg with anything particularly spectacular.
And this is better from the German.
161.
But first chance for the set once again goes the way of Lung.
.72. Gabriel 160.
Not on. He's gone completely off the boil.
45. Manlock required 32.
And this double 8 wraps up a comprehensive 3rd set for the man from Hong Kong. 3 straight legs, no dramas. The game back on, 2 sets to 1 to Gabe Clemens, but he was awful in that set, and if he carries on at that level, then he could be in jeopardy here. He needs to get the A game back into the picture.
Yeah, really was far from his best. Better start in this 4th set, but averaging just around the 76 mark for set 3, as you can see there. It's almost like he's raced into the 2-set lead, become a bit complacent. And he really can't afford to do it to this man. He's got previous set coming back. And I guess when you've been in that position of being 2 sets down previously, you've got that belief, you know you can work your way back into it.
Clemens does have the darts in this set, so shouldn't be unduly prone to panic just yet, but he knows that that 3rd set was not a good enough level.
97. Gabriel required 56.
This to stop the run of Lung. And very well executed there for Clemens.
Manlock to throw first.
Yeah, that was better. More like what we expected. 14 dart hold a throw there for Clemens.
Well, 2 more decent legs like that will get the job done for Gabe Clemens.
140.
And he may have fallen asleep, as we've mentioned, in set 3, but it seems to have sparked him into life once again.
Yeah, he was a sleeping giant, wasn't he? A sleeping German giant, but he's got to wake up. He has woken up in the first leg of this 4th set, and if he can stay on point here. He should wrap the job up in this set. He's got the darts in the first, third and fifth legs if we go that far in the fourth set. So 2 more holes of throw here for Clemens, and it's job done. And on to the meeting with David Chisnall.
99.
Beautiful virtual maximum to set up the 132. He's already had 3 ton plus finishes, a brace of 120s and a 140. Could he add to that tally?
134 or Gabriel with 132.
Bull. Bull. The 2 bulls would have left double 16.
73. 78. Manlok with 108.
So the shot you feel that needs to go for Lok Leung. And it won't.
All 100. Gabriel require 54.
14 for tops. The single, now the double. Oh, double 10.
Games on the second
2-0.
leg, Gabriel Clemens.
In legs, 2-1 in sets. So 1 leg away now, Clemens. Closing in.
I'm really impressed with how Clemens has bounced back after losing that third set. Averaging around the 103.5 mark for set 4. He mentioned before he needed to find that A game we saw in the opening set, and he really has found his rhythm, found that pace, found the additional gear he needs to get past the man from Hong Kong.
99.
Well, welcome along to viewers joining us on Sky Sports main event. We're watching Gabriel Clemens against Lok Leung, the hero from Hong Kong, who thrilled us all in the first round when he beat Kian Van Veen. But it looks like almost the end of the road for Lok Leung here. He's 2 sets to 1 down and 2 legs down to last year's semi-finalist Gabe Clemens, who just needs 1 leg here to wrap it up.
58.
Yeah, a bit of an outside chance here if you can find a few trebles.
162.
There's the trebles I was talking about. Leaves himself 140.
Clemens has had 14 and 15 dart legs in this set, and he's now threatening something very similar because he's left 43 after 12. Lok looking to leave tops here to just hang around in case Clemens can't close the door for the match. Double 16. Gabriel Clemens knocks out the Hong Kong hero. It's Hugo out as Lok Leung cannot repeat the heroics of his victory over Kian Van Veen. Gabriel Clemens too strong, and it's a comprehensive win. He gets home by 3 sets to 1. The German giant goes through. And up next, we're going to watch action between Martin Lukeman and the Heat, Damon Heta.